been one of the best experiences, if not the best experience of my entire life.
I will remember these 10 days for the rest of my life.
Birthright is an international program that gives Jews trips to Israel.
It's fully funded, so the cost of the trip is just completely free for participants, and you get to see all of Israel in a whirlwind adventure for 10 days. We left February 1st from the Philadelphia airport, and we landed February 2nd at Ben Gurion Airport, where our trip began.
You can put on your t-shirt, I guess. Yeah?
February 6th, Sunday, the theme on to climb up Masada. The ascent up the Roman ramp will lead you to watch the sunrise from the top of an ancient fortress that was home to the Zealots.
Who are all of you?
We're Jews.
Jews? I do not like the Jews. They are not welcomed here. Masada is King Herod's winter home that he built. The Jews then took it, and when the Romans came back, rather than become slaves to the Romans, they killed themselves so you could be here today.
So we're now in Sderot. We've picked up our Israeli soldiers who will join us for the next 5 days, and our tour guide Halik takes us to view Gaza. We go to a lookout point, and we can see Gaza in the distance.
So while Halik was giving the explanation of Sderot, overlooking the Gaza Strip, I was talking with one of our soldiers, Mayan. I asked him his opinion of the people of the Gaza Strip, and, well, he pitied them. They grow up hating us. He told me to look at their homes, how 2.5 million people live in a very small, cramped area. How they can't be trusted to better their lives because they will use this opportunity to harm Israel.
Then we go to a police station where we're able to see rockets that have been launched from Gaza into Israel. They keep the remains at the police station. And then Halik takes us to a playground that has a bomb shelter in the middle of it.
They will hate us because it's us versus them, and they will always hate us no matter what.
We're getting to know people and getting to know Israel. It's really great.
After Yad Vashem, we went to Mount Herzl. Mount Herzl is the equivalent of Arlington National Cemetery here in the United States. We visited several particular graves that Halik brought us to on purpose, and at every grave, he would tell us the story of the particular soldier. After 8 days on the trip, 5 days with the soldiers, I had this realization that I had not felt a connection like this to a country. I don't feel necessarily the same connection to Israel that I do feel to the United States. If something were to happen, if Israel was to go to war, I couldn't sit at home and just let my friends be in harm's way without doing something myself. And if something was to happen, that I would come back to Israel and join the Israeli Defense Force.
Showing us Israel the way they showed us Israel was like showing a foreigner like Disneyland and being like, this is America. Like, it was just such utter like synthetic crap that like anyone who sees the country that way, like, I think has not seen the country in the least. And I'm wondering how you felt like at the end of the Birthright trip, if that changed in the years since.
It seems like you had a very different experience than we did. Our tour guide, Halik, was incredibly good at giving us the truth.
Like, we could ask any question and it would totally be explored 100%.
We just all got along so well. Like, no one disliked each other, and we just formed a very cohesive group. And I consider all 34 of the other participants my friends. It's simple as that, I think.
Before I came to Israel, I didn't really feel Jewish. My mom forced me to sign up, and, well, coming here has completely changed my opinion of Israel and my Judaism. I want to help my people. I'm Jewish, and I'm not a military man, so I do plan to perform Aliyah and go there and work as a civil engineer and, try to help my country as anything I can. And I have to thank Birthright, because without that, I would have never known that about myself.
Okay, everyone, we are going to yell at this cliff, and if you do it loudly enough, you will hear the children of Israel yelling back at you. So we're going to yell, Am Yisrael Chai, which means, the Jewish people live. Okay? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Am Yisrael Chai.
Come on, you can do better than that. Again.
Am Yisrael Chai.
Again.
I'm Israel High.
Again.
I'm Israel High.
Again.
I'm Israel High.